Good morning, Kim here, and today's day 21 of the BBSU42, so it marks the halfway mark. I've just done the Getting It Done 4 rounds of that workout, but before I did that I met up with my usual running friends and I actually achieved a 10k run beforehand, so needless to say I'm a bit buggered at the moment, hence all the horrible sweaty hairdo, but such a great run this morning. Often we meet in a bit of a group just to keep us all accountable to do it, and more often than not I stick with the back runners, and I think that's been a little bit of fear holding me back to go, oh, I can't keep up with the front runners, so I'm not going to even try. Or today there was a smaller group and there was really only one back runner, and I know that I'm a fair bit faster than her, and I thought, well, why not use this opportunity to see how I go with the front runners and just keep up as best I can. I never really care about my time, it's just about getting it done. And I managed 10k. None of it was fast because even some of the front runners were having a bit of a slower day, but I did 10k and felt great afterwards, absolutely great. You know, at no point did I feel any doubt. I didn't feel that I couldn't do it. I just kept saying, keep going. And, you know, we had a couple of walk breaks in there as we normally do just to recharge. But predominantly, it's mainly running with just a few little, 100-meter walk breaks in there just to reset. And then I came home and I thought, oh, shall I cook breakfast? No, do your workout first and then you can do whatever you want for the entire day and the job is done. So I've just done the Getting It Done. It was my first time on this particular series because this is week 3, so it's different to the week 2 lot, but you do 4 rounds. And when I saw 4 rounds, my first thought was, oh, do I really have to do 4 rounds? And then once I got started, I went, yeah, of course you've got to do 4 rounds. That's what it says. And the mindset changed quite quickly to be able to manage the 4 rounds. There was only occasions where there's some 2-minute skipping routines there, and it was always in those last 3 seconds that my body just stopped and I went, no, keep going, there's 3 more seconds. Whereas the old me would have just accepted that 3-second stop and gone, close enough. But the new me, no, it says 2 minutes, you do 2 minutes. So I'm really pleased that I'm catching myself out on these little discrepancies with my time frames and making sure I do the full quota. I don't feel like I should be doing a half effort. I feel like I should be doing the full effort, and that's exactly what I've been doing. So even after running 10k, I still made sure I ticked everything off the list. So I'm pooped, but feel great because I achieved what I set out to achieve. Now, yesterday being day 20, I used that as my rest day, and I had another 40th birthday party to go to. So I had 2 40th birthday parties to go to in 2 days, and on both of them, I was so proud of my effort. I stayed dry for both of them, which is a very big achievement for me to not have any alcohol whatsoever. Normally it's a drink or 2, even, if I'm going to be driving, I only have a drink or 2 over the course of the night, but I didn't even bother having that. Because I thought, well, if you're going to only have 1 or 2, have none. And it was amazing what I could do with the food choices there. On the first night, I ate before I went, had a nice heavy salmon and veg dinner, so that way I didn't feel like eating when I went out, because it was just all finger food choices and I didn't want to touch that. Yesterday started at 4 o'clock, so it was going to be a bit of an event. It was an amazing party with lots of food on offer, but they did a spit and then offered all the souvlaki fillings and all that. So you could make your own, and that was amazing because you could choose. So I had some lovely spit roast meat, plenty of salads available, and they had antipasto to choose from. So I could pick at the vegetables there rather than just the chips and the cheesels that were on offer. And the old me would have just gone straight to the chips and cheesels because they're the easy things to eat. And socially acceptable and all that sort of thing, whereas this time I went, no, there's vegetables there, I'm going to pick at that. So I was really pleased with the choices I had, didn't have any sugary drinks, and survived both parties without an issue. Now I've got a Christmas party on today. We're going to a tea room, so it'll be quite interesting to see what my choices are there. But it's at 3:30 in the afternoon. So again, I'm just going to plan ahead, make sure I'm filled up with lunch, and then choose wisely when I'm there. I might have a little indulgence, but I certainly won't be having sugar because I feel great now that I've had 3 weeks of no sugar, and I actually have no interest in heading towards the sugar. So I'm going to make wise choices. If there's nothing on the menu that appeals to me, I'll have a cup of tea and just use the friendship catch up as the priority rather than the food and drink. So that'll be an interesting experience. I'll see how I go. But I'm super stoked to be halfway through the BBSU42. I'm really enjoying the program. I love having something to follow. I love being able to post in the Facebook page so I know that I'm supported 100% of the way. And I love the fact that I'm doing this for me. And for the first time in forever, I'm putting me first. And that feels amazing. So good luck to you all. I'll keep in touch with you. Bye for now.